Well, I'll be damned. You're early. What can I say? I've never met anybody that wanted to be on time for this kind of training. Stakeouts aren't exactly the most exciting thing you could be doing. I'm sure there's 100 other things you'd rather be doing right now than getting in a car and going to stake out a club. Please. We're not going in the club. We're not about to have drinks or any of that. We're going to be sitting outside all night taking pictures of everyone who goes in and out. And from everything I've heard, it's quite a menagerie of filth. Oh, it's the most popular club in all of Frosthaven. Don't get me wrong. There's a really good chance we'll get our target. But if not, I'm sure we can find someone or something. Listen, again with this warrant crap, do you think for 1 second that there aren't supernatural criminals hiding out here in Frosthaven? This place is a hive for everything that's not human. And you think for 1 second somebody who didn't do something on the East Coast isn't gonna hide here? Exactly. They come here because they know they can blend in, because it's soft on their kind. They come here because they want to hide out. They don't want to be found by us. So, occasionally we do some stakeout work at a club like this. Get some pictures, run it through the system, see what comes up. Oh, I love that you think something won't come up. That is just adorable. Something always comes up. Duh, I've got no idea. Apparently it's some big-ass shrine to debauchery and supernatural stupidity. Run by someone I don't even know their name, but it's got a bar, it's got a restaurant, it's got a nightclub, apparently a bunch of other things. It brags that it caters to every taste. Well, tonight it's gonna cater to our taste. Our taste? Well, shit. Our taste is information. Good, reliable information. Information that allows me and you to find the needle in a haystack we're looking for. Oh, no, not our target. No, for sure not our target. He probably isn't gonna be that stupid. No, I'm talking about the one supernatural walking in and out of that place. Doesn't even know we're looking. Got complacent. Has a couple of warrants out east or west or wherever the hell. And we get to serve it. The fun way. Oh, don't get me wrong, there absolutely is a fun way. Yeah, there is. It's where I get to take their damn head, send it back, and absolutely have a trophy. What can I say? I love my job, and I'm good at it. And if you stick with me the right way, you'll be just as good. I'm the best goddamn hunter in this country. You think for 1 second I can't teach you to do the same? Good. Now, pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Stop questioning me about warrants. And let's go stake out a club. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a reason to go in and get a drink or two. Can't say just yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, you got the camera all set up? In the back, just like I taught you, right? Well, that's why you do it in the back window, in that little corner one. Nobody ever notices it. You got the zoom in proper? You synced it to your phone, what are you talking about? Well, I'll be damned if that isn't just a little bit of handy. Alright. If that's how you want to play it, I'm good with it. Can you trigger it from that thing? Hey, don't make fun. To be fair, I'm still used to the old ways. Pointing a camera out a window, having a manual shutter release. Can't be helped that sometimes I need a little education when it comes to more modern tech. Don't get me wrong. Modern technology has its place, but sometimes tech fails. The classics never really do, and I can always rely on them. You're damn right, that's why I carry a revolver still. Old girl will never jam. Does everything I need, and it is so much easier to make custom ammunition for her. Of course I make custom ammunition for myself. Never know what I'm gonna face. So, I always keep a variety ready. See now, that's your youth talking again. I get it, some of these new semi-automatics, they do a great job, but the classics never go out of style, son. Never forget that. If you say so. Now, get on that camera. Everyone who comes out, you take a picture of them. Every single person. You never know what you're gonna see, and I always want to make sure that we see the right things. The best way to see the right thing? See everything. I know, that was kind of poetic. Maybe I should write a book. Tobin's Guide to Hunting. Oof. Actually, that sounds a little too down home for my tastes. I may be southern, but I ain't that southern. I love home. I just don't go back anymore. Why not? Shit. I'm surprised you haven't heard. Pretty sure everybody had heard that story by now. When I was a, younger man, my family had a farm down there Arkansas way. Good people. Good land. We didn't have a ton, but, we broke even. Ma used to always make the best chicken on Friday nights. Little bit of a celebration for us. End of the week. Have a little fun. You know, the usual kind of thing. What are you telling me that ain't usual for you? You don't know what you're missing, son. Fried chicken, cold beer. Good folk just shooting the shit. Our neighbors used to come around for miles. Oh yeah. After a while, it became a regular old potluck. Everybody gathering together, bringing food, beers, and good stories, good music. Used to know a feller. Brought out his guitar every time. Sometime around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, start playing. That's when the party really started. Got to be to the point where we didn't even quite know everybody there, but my ma never saw any different. If you were there, you were family, and you were always welcome. She was good like that. Always welcoming people. Making sure there was enough to eat. Enough to drink. Always an extra chair. Ma always saw to that extra chair. No, one night, of course, I'd be the thing that killed her. And my pa. And my little sister. And my older brother. Well, you see, one night, same as every Friday night, everybody shows up. The chicken, the beer, the music, the stories, the laughter. There was a young man from down the lane. Frank something or other. God, I can't even remember his name. He and I snuck off out back. You know, spend a little time, just he and I. My parents knew, but, well, that wasn't the kind of thing you talked about in polite company. Son, I'm still from the South. Certain things just didn't get talked about. His folks knew, my folks knew, nobody had a problem with it, but wasn't exactly something we wanted common knowledge. Because that's not the kind of attention you wanted in that kind of town. Suffice it to say, we were just good friends to everybody. Ain't gonna keep interrupting me with stupid-ass questions, or you gonna let me finish my story? Thank you. So anyway, Frank and I are out back, enjoying just a beautiful moonlit night. Before long, though, I heard it. My sister, Katie, screaming her head off. Other people started too. I heard this sort of growling. Didn't know what the hell it was at the time. But Frank and I ran out there just in time to see that bastard fully transformed. Werewolf. Well, apparently he didn't know. I'd only just gotten bit. Thought he had more time. Thought he could enjoy one last Friday night. His recklessness cost the lives of my family and 4 other guests. Oh, you see, that's the thing. When you first turn, you lose control. Not that you have any when you're a monster, but he turned, and he went right for my sister. My pa, being the good man that he was, he jumped in front of her. He ripped him clean in two. And then my brother tried to get to my sister, but he got knocked into the porch. Smacked his head. That was him. That monster grabbed my sister and ripped his teeth right into her shoulder. Ma tried to fight him off, but she was such a small thing. Beautiful, compassionate, caring woman, but she wasn't no fighter. And he threw her clean across the way. Impact killed her. Took 4 other people going after him. He killed some more folk before running off. I guess something about a bunch of crazy Arkansans stabbing at you with kitchen cutlery will do that. Yeah, kitchen cutlery is the only thing to hand. Son, it was the South. We have manners. People didn't come to dinner armed to the teeth. Nobody expected some monster to run up, try to kill everybody. It was a dinner. Anyway, the police were called. Took statements of everybody left, but by that point, damage had been done. They never did find the wolf that killed my family. I don't even know if they tried. Nobody had a picture of him. Nobody had a description. He was relatively new. They did their cursory search, but it was all for naught. I promised myself then and there I'd never let it happen again. It's what made me become a hunter. Because each and every one of these freaks is a time bomb, ready to just rip apart anybody in their way. Vampires, werewolves, demons, hell, even them elven bastards. None of them can be trusted. We have to look out for ours. Humans. So that's why I do what I do. I kind of figured it might be why you do what you do. Listen, enforcing the law and all that's great, but remember, we're fighting monsters here. Well, that's fair. As long as you're willing to help me out and not get in my way, we can work. But I promise you something. You get in my way, I'll kill you myself. Do you understand? Good. Now, keep getting pictures. We're gonna need as much information as we can. Sorry? Listen, if you got a question, ask it. I have no time for flipping about. My sister. She died. That monster tore right into her shoulder. Didn't kill her, though. Probably would have been a little better if, he had. She had to be put down. Silver bullet. My pa kept some around just to be safe. What? You think I was about to let my own sister, my own flesh and blood, become a monster? No. I have too much mercy in me for that.